What it do, guys? Manjoume here to check out the Power Rangers deck building game Zeo Stronger Than Before base set from Renegade Studios. I have done an unboxing of this before, but the audio was horrible and I just wanted to kind of redo it. This won't be an unboxing, but kind of a show-offing of what comes in the box. On the front of the box, we have the Zeo Rangers themselves, sans one, and then we have the, King Sprocket, and the something Empire. I'm blanking on it now, but fun season and canonically should be the strongest because the Zeo Crystal, which powers them all, over time just gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So technically they should be the strongest versions, but they replaced them because they ran out of footage, so they had to go to the next season. On the side, that's pretty cool artwork. Still pretty cool artwork. That one's a little cooler. And pretty neat too, especially with the guy there. Back of the box. Zeo Stronger Than Before. Stronger Than Before. Fueled by the power of the Zeo Crystal, the Zeo Rangers are the strongest fighting force ever assembled. The Machine Empire, led by King Mondo, is determined to destroy the Earth. Can the Rangers defeat this powerful enemy, or will the Earth fall to this unstoppable foe? In this standalone but fully compatible deck building game expansion, some players will be heroes and some will be villains. You'll start with a meager deck that will become increasingly powerful as the game progresses, until you can unleash a powerful Megazord or Master Attack. Play against one opponent or team up with a friend to take down opposition. Contains everything needed to play, or combine with the core set, even more possibilities. Components: 75 main deck cards, 40 starter cards, 12 oversized character cards, 12 stun cards, 12 Zeo Blaster cards, 12 signature equipment cards, 6 Zord cards, 6 Master cards, 1 Megazord card, 1 Zord Bay tile, 1 Layer tile, 4 turn order tokens, 2 HP energy status trackers, and 1 rulebook. Play as the good guys, the bad guys, and team combinations of them. See, the insert to sell the other stuff is the other core set in here. Wow, it's not. That's a little surprising, but hey, it's cool. The rulebook, which I think is pretty high quality and full color. You really can't beat that. For this sort of thing, to have a full color book, love it. And of course on the back it gives you a quick turn sequence, so you can just have this out and say, okay, I've done this. Okay, that's everything done. And you're good to go. Here's the Zord Bay tracker. I'm not sure if this counts as a whole other Zord, because he's right here, but I don't think the Red Battle Zord appears otherwise. So I'm like, and he even has an effect. Turn order tokens. Does it flip? Yeah, so one side is the good guys, one side is the bad guys. And then the layer, pretty cool. Nowhere near as cool as the Zord Bay, I gotta say, but it's pretty neat. Then you look at this side and you have the Zeo Zord Bay, which in this set actually transforms. When 3 Zords are attached, exhaust all attached Zords and flip this tile. So you start as the Zeo Zord Bay, pay 2, destroy 1 card in your hand or discard pile to ready 1 attached Zord. And it becomes the Red Battle Zord. Attach 3 to activate per turn, pay 3, ready 1 attached Zord, then destroy 1 card in your hand or discard pile to deal 1 damage for each ready Zord. The tracker, I kind of liked it better when in the bonus box 1, it created 1 image when you put them together. This isn't that, but each artwork on its own, it's pretty cool. First character card we have is King Mondo. I was wrong earlier, but King Mondo in his scheming form, and he has villain, equipment, and of course you attach King Mondo when gained. This effect is the same. You pay 1 less to buy your own master. King Mondo's empowered form is Angry King Mondo. Pay 7. All your attacks this turn deal +1 damage for each master in the lair. So, that's cool. Louis Kaboom, villain, equipment, maneuver. At the start of the first turn of the game, draw 3 additional cards. That's... Okay, so You're starting off really strong, but then you have no effect after that. So I'm a little torn because the first few turns you're not doing much, mostly because you can't. But with those 3 additional cards, I'm wondering if that like makes the biggest of differences. Louis Kaboom's empowered form is Louis Kaboom, but he looks actually pretty menacing compared to before. Pay 5, attack, destroy 1 master in the lair to deal 9 damage. Prince Gasket, so maneuver, villain. At the start of your turn, gain 1 stun and draw 1 card. Prince Gasket's form is, okay, it looks cooler. He's got a sword. Pay 4, attack, deal 1 damage, plus 1 damage for each stun in your hand and discard pile. Princess Archerina, villain, maneuver. When you attach a villain, draw 1 card. Princess Archerina's empowered form, pay 6, attack. For each villain you have attached, deal 3 damage, plus 2 damage if that villain type is hero. Queen Machina, equipment, maneuver, villain. Lose 3 HP anytime a villain is battled in the grid. You start the game with your signature item attached. Ooh, wow, that's okay. That's pretty different. Queen Machina's empowered form looks about the same, but there's steam coming out of her ears. Lose 2 HP anytime a villain is battled in the grid. Pay 5, block, negate an attack, then lose 1 HP. I hope she has a way to get them back, because it sounds like she's draining herself. We have Clink, equipment, villain. Gain 1 random location from the main deck at the start of the game. Okay. Clink's empowered form, pay 6, attack. Deal 1 damage. If this attack is not blocked, gain 1 equipment from the grid at no cost. On to the Rangers. We have Cat Hillard, hero, maneuver, tech. When you attach a hero, draw 1 card. She morphs into Zero Ranger 1, pink. Pay 6, attack. For each hero you have attached, deal 3 damage plus 2 damage if the hero type is villain. So very similar to one before we saw. Second we have is Tanya Sloan. Maneuver, equipment, and hero. When you battle a villain in the grid, draw 1 card and gain 1 energy. She morphs into Zeo Ranger 2, yellow. When you battle a villain in the grid, gain the award in additional time, then draw 1 card. Rocky DeSantos. Equipment, maneuver, hero. When you attach an equipment, attack. Target foe gains 1 stun. He transforms into the Zeo Ranger 3, blue. During your main phase, you may detach exhausted equipment. Gain 2 energy for each equipment you detach. Now we have Adam Park. Equipment, maneuver, hero. When you attach a maneuver, attack, deal 2 damage. He morphs into Zeo Ranger 4, green. During your main phase, you may detach exhausted maneuvers. Gain 2 energy for each maneuver you detach. Ooh, here we have Tommy Oliver, who I think is technically the 3rd card of his that we have. And he has hero, maneuver, equipment. When you attack, battle, or block, gain 1 energy. He transforms into Zeo Ranger 5, red. Pay 7, block, negate an attack, then lose 1 HP. The attacker must detach 1 card of their choice at the end of the turn. Last but not least, we have Jason Lee Scott a 2nd time. And all of his are rainbow, so it means you can attach anything, which makes it a lot easier for him to, transform. At the start of your turn, lose 1 HP and draw a card. So I guess you want to turn him into the gold Zeo Ranger quicker. At the start of your turn, lose 2 HP and draw 1 card. So clearly you want to win quick with this guy because he's just eating away at his own health. Pay 5, attack, deal 3 damage. If your HP is 15 or less, deal 6 instead. I mean, at least that's pretty strong. Being that this can be its own standalone set, we have starter cards in Teamwork and Mayhem. Like the core set, they're the same, one for the good guys, one for the bad guys, and they both just give 1 shard. Next up, we have the Zeonizer and Scraps. They do the same thing for the good guys and the bad guys, give 3 energy. We have Regroup and Reconstruct. Heal 1. If you have 20 or fewer HP, you may destroy 1 card in your hand or discard pile. Resilience and Smashing. The next time you battle this turn, draw 2 cards. The art for that's really epic and cool, and I just love the guy in the background there. He's really fun. We have some basic cards. Stun, which I think is like the wound in the Marvel deck building game or a weakness in the DC deck building game. If you heal 2+ HP this turn, return this card to the stun stack. And I know there's some rangers that can like heal themselves pretty well, so you must like get rid of stuns really quick. Then we have what I think is like the Maria Hill or the Kick, the Zeo Blaster. Costs 2, gives 2 shards. At any time during your turn, you may destroy this card. If you do, discard 1 non-adversary card from the grid and refill the grid. So those are all the same. Now we have the heroes. We have Auric the Conqueror. Costs 2. 1/3, pay 4, block, negate an attack. If this attack was made by a villain card, gain the battle reward from the card. Then discard this card. Billy Cranston. 2 cost, 5, pay 3, put 1 equipment from your discard pile into your hand. Really cool, and he's still wearing his blue stuff, but he really didn't in that, but whatever. Now we're on to the Rangers. Zeo Ranger 1, pink, 3 cost, 1/3, pay 5, use an attack or block ability of any villain in the grid. If there are no villains in the grid, discard 2 cards from the grid. Zeo Ranger 2, yellow, cost of 3, 3/2, pay 3, attack. Deal damage equal to the cost of an adversary you battled this turn. Zeo Ranger 3, blue, cost of 4, 2/5, pay 5, heal 4, then discard this card. See, that's pretty good. Zeo Ranger 4, green, cost of 4, 3/3, pay 5, block. Destroy 1 card in your hand to negate an attack. Gain energy equal to the destroyed card's cost. Draw 2 cards, then discard this card. Zeo Ranger 5, red, cost of 5, 4 shards, pay 6, attack. Choose 1 card attached to a target foe's character, place on top of their deck. So, disrupt their strategy. Then, Trey of Triforia, who's not Jason, but, I mean, it's still the Gold Ranger in a way. 5 cost, 1/7, pay 7, block. Take all damage as normal. Choose 1 villain card controlled by a foe or in the grid. Destroy it. Then draw 1 card and discard this card. On to the villains, we have the Cogs. 2 cost, 1/2, pay 4, attack, deal 2 damage, and draw 1 card. Defector, 2 cost, villain. When gain, attach this card to an empty slot on any character. At the start of your turn, lose 1 HP, can only be detached by battling. Caterpillar, 3 cost, 2/4, pay 2, block. Gain 1 stun to negate an attack. Draw 1 card, then discard this card. Robo Cupid, 3 cost, 1/5, pay 6, use an attack or block ability of any hero in the grid. If there are no heroes in the grid, discard 2 cards from the grid. Impersonator, 4 cost, 2/5, pay 6, deal 1 damage, ready and activate the ability of any standard Zord in play. We have Silo, who actually looks like a Zord himself. 4 costs, 3/4, pay 6, attack, deal 1 damage, attack, deal 1 damage, attack, deal 1 damage. Cog Changer, who looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. 5 cost, 4 shards, pay 5, block, negate an attack. If this attack was made by an equipment, the attacker loses 3 HP, then draw 1 card and discard this card. Prince Sprocket, I think this is why I thought King Sprocket, because I was thinking about him and got him mixed with the king. 5 cost, 3/5, pay 6 energy, attack. Deal damage equal to the cost of an equipment or maneuver attached to your character. Onto the equipment. Computer password using a floppy disk. 2 cost, 1/1, pay 4, attack. Deal 2 damage and destroy 1 card in your hand or discard pile. Zeo Jet Cycles. 2 cost, 2 shards, pay 4, block, negate an attack. If this attack would have dealt 3+ damage, discard this card and draw 1 card. Quadra Fighters. 3 cost, 1/4, pay 3, attack. Deal 2 damage to target foe and heal 2. Singing Zap. 3 cost, 1 gain, attach this card to an empty slot on any character. At the start of your turn, lose 2 energy, can only be detached by battling. Power Pod Sword, 4 costs, 3/2, pay 6, attack. Deal 3 damage to target foe. They must discard 1 attached hero villain, place it on top of their deck. Defender Wheel, 4 cost, 7, pay 5, attack. Deal 3 damage. If a foe has a visible block, they must block this attack if able. If negated, draw 1. Shrinking Ray, 5 cost, 4/1, pay 6, attack. Target foe discards 1 attached card, discards 1 card, gains 1 stun, and must talk in a high-pitched voice until the start of their next turn. Oh, that's cute. The Zeo Cannon, 5 cost, 3/5, pay 7, deal 3 damage. This will keep him busy. 2 cost, 1/3, pay 4, block. Destroy 1 card in your hand to negate an attack. Draw 1, discard this card. Just what I needed. Oh, some of these... okay, so this will keep him busy is a maneuver. And so is just what I needed. 2 cost, 1/3, pay 3. Destroy 1 card in your hand to pay 2 less to buy your next card from the grid this turn. Draining Power, 3 costs, 2/2, pay 0, attack. Reduce opponent's energy by up to 4. You deposit the same amount of energy. Kia, 3 costs, 2/3, pay 4. Your attacks deal +1 damage this turn. Zed's Revenge, 4 costs, 3/4, pay 3. Ready and activate the ability of any standard Zord in play at no cost. The Power of Zeo, 7, pay 5, block, negate an attack, heal 2, draw 1, and discard this card. Let's see you top this. 5 costs, 3/4, pay 5, attack. Your next attack this turn cannot be blocked. Ultimate Sacrifice, 5 costs, 3/3, pay 6, attack. Destroy 1 card you control to deal damage equal to its cost. On to the locations, we have the Power Chamber, ongoing at the start of your turn, 3 energy. Machine Skybase, ongoing at the start of your turn, you may destroy 1 card in your discard pile to heal 2. Mobile Base RV, you may put the first card you buy or gain this turn on top of your deck. Ernay's Beach Club, at the start of your turn, if there is a hero on the grid, draw 1 card. Angel Grove Falls, you pay 1 less to buy cards from the grid. Machine Arena, at the start of your turn, if there is a villain in the grid, draw 1. Now on to the fun stuff. We have Damocles Sword, King Mondo's signature weapon, 4/4, pay 5, attack. Deal 7 damage. If negated, you lose 3 HP. Louis Kabui's Kablooey, 4/4, pay 5, attack. Destroy 1 villain you control to deal 6 damage. Dazzling Rapier for Prince Gasket, 4/4, pay 5, attack. Destroy 1 stun in your hand to deal 5 damage. Princess Archerina's Love Arrows, so finally she's an archer. 4/4, pay 5, discard this card to gain 1 hero from the grid and attach it. The hero is a villain until detached, which sends it to the main deck discard pile. Ooh, Queen Machina's Machine Tessin. She gets us in the beginning of the game, so let's see what it does. 4/4, pay 5, attack, deal 1 damage, +1 damage for each villain in the main deck discard pile. That didn't really play into it like I thought it would. Clink's Orbis, 4/4, pay 5, attack, deal damage equal to twice the cost of villain you control. Now on to the Ranger's weapons, or signature items. Pink's Power Disc, 4/4, pay 5. Discard this card to gain 1 villain from the grid and attach it. The villain is a hero until detached, which sends it to the main deck discard pile. Yellow's Power Double Clubs, 4/4, pay 5. Destroy 1 card in your hand or discard pile to battle a villain in the grid at no cost. Blue's Power Axes, 4/4, pay 5, attack, deal 3 damage, attack, deal 1 damage for each equipment you activated this turn. Green's Power Hatchets, 4/4, pay 5, attack, deal 1 damage, attack, deal 1 damage for each maneuver you activated this turn. Red's Zeo Battle Sword, 4/4, pay 5, attack, deal 3 damage to target foe, +1 damage for each empty slot on the character. Gold's Golden Power Staff, 4/4, pay 5, attack, deal 4 damage and discard this card. Then we have the Power Crystals, or the Zeo Crystals as it were. Pink Zeo Subcrystal 1, 5 energy, pay 1. Must be activated before any other cards this turn. Immediately deposit energy up to your maximum, then destroy this card. Zeo Subcrystal 2, 3 shards, spend 1. Spend as much energy as you like to deal half of that, rounded down, in damage, then destroy this card. Zeo Subcrystal 3, 5, pay 1, draw 5 cards, then destroy this card. That's really strong. Zeo Subcrystal 4, 3 shards, pay 1, block, negate an attack, deal damage to the attacker equal to the damage that you would have been dealt by that attack, then destroy this card. Zeo Subcrystal 5, 5 energy, pay 1, Ranger. Gain a Zord and attach it to the Zord Bay. Villain. Gain a Master and attach it to the layer, then destroy this card. Then we're up to the Masters. King Mondo. Ongoing, you pay 1 less to buy Masters. So to recruit others, it's a little easier with him. Louis Kaboom. Ongoing, at the start of your turn, you may destroy the top card of your deck. If you do, draw 1 card and attack, deal 1 damage. Prince Gasket, ongoing. At the start of your turn, you may gain 1 stun. If you do, draw 2, discard 1. Princess Archerina, at the start of your turn, discard 1 card from the grid and replace it. Queen Machina, when any player battles a card in the grid, deal 1 damage. Clank, all attacks by villain cards deal +1 damage. Zeo Zord 1, pay 0, heal 1 +1 for each hero in the grid. Zeo Zord 2, pay 0, attack, deal 2 damage +2 damage if you battled a card this turn. Zeozord 3, pay 0, attack. Gain 1 equipment from target foe's discard pile with cost 3 or less. Zeozord 4, pay 0, attack. Deal 1 damage +1 damage for each maneuver you control. Zeozord 5, pay 0, block. Reduce all damage you take this turn by 1. Then we have the Zeo Megazord, which needs 5 to attach. And to activate, it's 5 per turn. Pay 5, ready all attached Zords, deal 4 damage. And he doesn't have any other forms. Last but not least, we have Pyramidas Zord. Pay 0, attack. Deal 2 damage to target foe and destroy 1 card in your hand or discard pile. And that is it for the Zero Stronger Than Before expansion, which can act as its own base game for Power Rangers, the deck building game. If you want to stay up to date with my videos and live streams on both YouTube and Twitch, check out links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe, and consider joining. That's all for now, guys. Manjoume out.